Hello, Gianna. I hope you're doing well today. Today is going to be another video lesson for you. I am recording this Saturday afternoon. I'll be sending it to you shortly. I usually record my video lessons on my back porch, but the weather is horrible. And in the first video I made, all you could hear is the wind. So we're doing this in my living room. Welcome to my home. It's nice to have you. Today, let me get in the frame. Today, we're gonna be keeping it relatively simple. And I might have to write out a little bit of music for you for this. But once you understand the concept, it is pretty simple. But today, in our video lesson, we are going to start off just keeping it simple. First, we make sure we're in tune, obviously. So please do that. I'd like you to play along to this video if you can, or just watch it in full and then look at the music I write out for you. But first, we make sure we're in tune. I did that before I started this video, so I know I'm good. So first we tune. Same thing we do every time we take our instrument out. Second thing we do is play with our open bow. So going between the D and the A string, I'd like you to use a full range of motion from the frog of your bow, which is where your hand goes, to the tip, which, as the name implies, is the very end of the bow. So, I'm not going to do too many bowing examples, but I'd like you to do this for about a minute or two, where you just start at the frog, and just get a nice full sound out, playing on the D string, and then you jump up to your A string, get a nice full sound out, go up and down on the same string, and once you're comfortable with that, I want you to do maybe a down bow on the D string, and then an up bow on the A string, and go back and forth that way. So down bow on D, up bow on A, working on the string crossing, switching between one string to the other, which is going to be important for what we do today, getting comfortable going back and forth. So once we've done that for about a minute or two, then we can get to the real meat and potatoes of what we're doing today. I want to start playing with my, I'm going to start plucking the strings now, just because to do this you don't really need a bow. This is more of a left hand exercise, so to speak. So first thing we're going to do is play the D scale, nice and slow. We go, the D scale for you, naturally, starts on the open D string, and the fingering is 1, 2, 3, open 1, 2, 3, open 1, 2, 3. The fingering is going to look a little different on the upright bass because the distance of finger 1 and 2 for you is the same distance as 1 and 4 for me. So don't necessarily watch my fingers, but the pitches I'll be playing are the same as yours. So play your open D, then play first finger E, and then for you it'll be second finger F sharp, and then third finger G, and then you switch to your open A string, and then first finger B, which, be careful, you have a habit of playing this a little high, so if it sounds a little funky, make sure you're singing in your head, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So first finger B, and then second finger C sharp, and then high D, third finger. And if you want to check and make sure high D is feeling good, you can play third finger high D with the open D at the same time. And you can even do that with a bow if you'd like. I know I said I'd put my bow away, but I'll show you this example. So we have open D, and then we have high D. And you can play both at the same time. Kind of sounds like bagpipes when I do it, but it's a very nice way to play this. Then we're just going to go back down. D, C sharp, B, A, G, F sharp, E, D. I want you to do that maybe like 10 times. Like actually 10 times, just going up and down. Once you've done that a million times, there it is, I played a wrong note. Once you've done that a million times, now we're going to introduce the new concept. This is called playing in thirds. Playing in thirds is really cool because it gives us a new pattern to become more familiar with simple scales. And this pattern is symmetrical throughout the entire scale. So once you understand it conceptually, which might take a second, but once you understand it, it makes sense. And then once you get your fingers moving, this will help you play most of the music we're going to be coming across over the next coming weeks. So, to play in thirds, what you do, take out the PDF I sent you at this point. What you do is you play the first note of the scale, which is open D. Then you skip the second note, and then play the third note, which is F sharp. So, open D, and then second finger F sharp. And then you're going to go back one note to E, first finger. And then you're going to skip the next note and then play third finger G. So far we have D, F sharp, E, G. It's like groupings of two. So far so good. And then once you play G, you go back down one note. So D, F sharp, E, G, F sharp, and then we skip G and go to A, and then we go back down to G, and then we go to B, and then we go back down to A, and then we go to C sharp, and then back down to B, and then D. So, what this is playing a note, skipping one note, and then playing the next note, and then going back down one note and starting it all again. So play, skip, play, back down, play, skip, play, down one note, play, skip, play, down one note, play, skip, play. So play, skip E, play, down one, skip, 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 play. Sounds something like that once you get it down. Now this is pretty confusing to a beginner, I understand. I'm also not I'm not explaining this perfectly. It would be easier if I were, there. But once I send you the music, you can look at it and then try to notice the pattern. But it is just play, skip, play, down one, play, skip, play, down one, play, skip, play. And then do the same thing going down. Maybe do the same thing going down, but you don't have to. I'd like you, once I send over the music, to take some time, and you can just do it with your fingers, because this is just for your left hand right now. So no bow really needed, but warming up with the bow is always good to get some sound out. And this should be enough for you to practice for an entire week, just this one pattern. And then once we get comfortable with this pattern, eventually we could do this with the A scale, once we learn the A scale, but we'll get there when we get there. And yeah, I believe your mom said you're going on a trip next week, so have a lot of fun with that. Until then, happy practicing. Enjoy your weekend. Okay, bye-bye.